I don't know why it keeps doing that, guys. I'm sorry, it's driving me nuts. But I'm just a little bit longer here. It's probably telling me because I'm long-winded. I just want to say that something's not right here. When you've got people living in their cars, and you've got people that are all they want to do is shame and blame and guilt trip, and like I said, people get jobs at McDonald's or Burger King, and all you hear is just, well, get a real job. Well, why does it matter what kind of a job they have? Shouldn't we be applauding these people and helping them along the way? Like the people who are trying to help themselves, aren't they the ones that need assistance and need a little boost up? You know, because I agree that we need to overhaul our welfare system and our government assistance programs. Absolutely, we need to overhaul it and redo that and figure out better ways to handle it. Because the problem is the people who need the help can't get it. The people who don't need the help are getting too much of it. And I don't know what the answers are. But yes, there are people who take advantage of the system and who use it who don't need it. And then these people, like this woman and this couple here and her son, and then that couple out in California, and so many others like who have that story. And that's the problem. It's not just a rare, once in a lifetime story. It's far too prevalent. Those people are they're falling through the cracks, and we're letting them down as a society. And see, this is where I'm a liberal and a Democrat, because I believe that it's government's duty and responsibility to create as fair of a and balanced of a life as they can for people. You know, where all things being equal and fair, some people are going to make a lot more. I get that, but we shouldn't have people who are living in such poverty and in such circumstances of having to live in their car. There should never be people that desperate. Okay, that's that's not okay, and we can't keep calling ourselves the greatest nation on earth when we got that shit going on. It can't happen, because we're not the greatest nation on earth if that's what's going on here. So anyway, I guess what I really want to end with is just understand that people aren't poor because they choose to be. They're not here just because they want free stuff and they want help all the time. That's not what they want. So just don't be so quick to judge people. Don't be so quick to just generalize and throw everything into the same category, because it's just not that way. And I don't know what, like I keep saying this, but I don't know what the answer is. But when we got women and children and families living in cars, while other people are living in houses, and I mean, that's a sign of a broken system. And it's a system that I think this is what government is designed to do. And like I said, this is where I'm absolutely not a conservative, because the conservative idea is government needs to stay out of it. And I'm like, this is what government is for, is to figure this out. And this is where I'm also a Democrat and a liberal, because I'm like, taxes are good. This is where taxes are supposed to go. This is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help with this stuff, because we're all in this together. It's not every man for himself. It's not a free for all like that. And that's where I call it I call it vulturistic capitalism. They tell you that every man for himself, and that it's the haves and have-nots. And I don't believe that. I think we're getting there with the way that our society is right now, but it shouldn't be that way. So just that's really all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sign off now. I'm gonna just say Happy Father's Day one more time. If you have your fathers with you, hug them, love them, cherish them, give them a hug, and just don't take them for granted. The people who don't have their fathers like me, my heart goes out to you. Whether you've just lost your father and it's your first Father's Day without him, I know how tough that one is, or this is like me, your 27th or 30th or 40th. I'm right here. I'm with you. The sting is always going to be there. That's just like your shadow that follows you wherever you go. It's like the blood flowing through your veins. And so just know that there are